When you were growing up,
Yeah.
Jake, were there any boxers or that you liked or that stood out to you?
Oh God, yeah. I was growing up, man. It was Cassius Clay, bro. Kidding
Muhammad
me?
Ali himself.
Everybody hated him. At the time he wasn't a baby face; he was a heel.
Mhm.
And everybody wanted to see him get his ass whipped, but it just didn't happen. And he just kept running his mouth, and more than he ran his mouth, the more people hated that son of a bitch.
I'm glad you brought that up because
Oh yeah,
that's a big part of this crossover between wrestling and boxing. Let's set the stage a little bit. Muhammad Ali rose to prominence in the 60s and 70s, and he became this hugely recognized athlete all across the world. He had this brash attitude and flashy style that people were really drawn to. And Jake, Dominic is going to pull up this picture from 1965. This
oh yeah.
iconic picture of Ali standing over Sonny Liston would have
Sonny,
been taken around the time you were 10 years old.
yeah, the punch that nobody saw.
Which is just a wild story. So
Yeah,
if you're unfamiliar with it, it looked like nobody touched Sonny Liston. He fell down, and that Muhammad Ali isn't taunting him. He's telling him to get up and fight him like a man.
yeah, absolutely.
So it's a really iconic, strange photo and a strange time in boxing where they were fixing matches, which sounds a
Yeah,
little familiar, right?
it's very unfortunate that Sonny Liston died a few months later in an alley in Philadelphia full of heroin.
Certainly makes you wonder.
Hmm. Wonder what happened. I fall down. That didn't work for us.
Certainly makes you wonder. Do you remember a lot of this stuff with Muhammad Ali as you were growing up, seeing him
Oh
rise to
yeah.
prominence?
Oh yeah. Sure do, man. I mean, hell, everybody did. Howard Cosell, one of the greatest announcers of all time, he brought Ali up to the front because him and Cosell would get in these arguments and stuff, man, and they were just golden to listen to. Oh my God, Ali can talk some crap, boy,
He could, and it's
and he
sad
backed it up.
that's got to be what was the most frustrating thing for his opponents was he would talk all this shit, and then it's like you can't do anything about
Yeah.
it.